Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
An excellent draw on a guy's motorcycle which flies in the face of fate. Controls here are approachable and comfortable to deal with. Once you've banged your head more than a few times in the beginning of 500cc, it determines success by glowing measures you might remember from old arcade games like playing wheels and bushes and so many bits of information. Plus you have Las Vegas in represented neon and Viva New York across range towards the higher CCs. Traverse USA on the PS4 comes with both the Japanese version and the Western version, although either game is almost exactly like the other except perhaps for the slight joystick movement differences. I feel things with my schizophrenia. Your thumbstick will allow for two-way control with the PS4's unique analog interface on such contraption and is a healthy gimmick on Traverse USA's digital control that'll have you screaming hallelujah or what do you want on your pizza while you're exploring similar roads on varying difficulties. Traverse eventually repeats itself on similar happenings, not like Berserk on the Atari 2600, but both games often repeat on similarities and subtle differences enough for all two to be like cliches of gaming, cliches which have powerful impact on your mind and leave everything in your life with more meaning, more significance, exclusively the profound occurrences of their abstractions and creative distortions of reality that I appeal to with bound corners or the reset button. Get along for the ride show over the top of magnificence, ladies and gentlemen. A cliche like Traverse USA may be like a secret message you desired that you would like to pass on to another gamer who's more onto conversation as well as gaming to go from point A to point or more with provocative means of gameplay to which the PS4 controller demands so much beauty at the slightest touch of command. So whenever we're hitting the road and going to bust into Traverse Chicago and Traverse Los Angeles, a little motorcycle guy clad in bright colors and who shows us back to deserted streams and unwalkable paths of destructions. Faces, oncoming cars, whenever they're turned around or turned another way around against another roaring painted line on the road, or sand, or even oil slick slippery wheelie sections in my mind. Though to get from Las Vegas to New York and to have a viva time in my ways of technology and private performance, Traverse should seem more like a treat than an ordinary crowd to the circus. Visuals throughout Traverse are rather beautiful or even daunting upon the racing grounds. Subtle features making fountains and gasoline cans breaking on by strange labeled words, anything that goes with gameplay and performance, even if a sign in Las Vegas shows a jungly clown of rubber balls, or the Statue of Liberty waves me after the plane's long ago pop decoration into a sky's urban atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. It's dumb luck at first, then bad luck, but then good luck when you begin all over again and eventually go from dawn to bad luck on more corners used, or PS4 simple measurements of solid quarter icons given through the triangle button. PlayStation has been a bit more alien to me because I've been so used to the Nintendo programming and modulated controllers, but I'm getting through with Videogames life. To play, to tilt, to flick, to twist the controller on the PS4 just for technology favors between me and Sony, despite the fact the Nintendo's on my parade as well as Microsoft and now defunct companies. Atari technically still exists, but with no ownership, and I don't know about them. A business which was responsible for Traverse USA and probably shakes its chains upon the PlayStation Store interface and Sony's such spider web menus and graphical improvements, and even smooth downloads of existence. Perhaps this review has more personality than tough logic, yet, however I get through the crashing cars near bushy deserts and escapable bridges along bodies of pixelated water, arcade excellence is that drive between courses on display and courses that lie ahead if you get to that sheer progress. Excel at odds, get difficulty and varying difficulty of numbers and tragedies and statistics in traffic and suicidal maniacs until or before there's a great high score, a finished performance along the PlayStation trophies and a big reward of retro gaming satisfaction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to my review, and you take care, and
play video games, and be safe with your voice. Online gamers get sensitive. They would probably not like hearing that. Take care. Have a good one.